Zero, everybody went. This is the new one. But how will the people who are losing आगे like check? नहीं. Light आई है? खत्म हो गए? अरे
Time is being wasted.
they joined in the link. Right. Write it for them. Join it. Join the link. Okay, can you all hear me? Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me? Yes, please type yes if you can. Okay. Please adjust your visibility to 720p. Okay. So far we are here and we made a tail and it is floating in the water. So we have not made the base of the bird. So this is how we do here. We are just making a small leaf shape. Sure, I can go a bit slow. Bunch. Sure, I'm waiting till you catch up till here. After this, we will do a small motif and then we will start. I will tell you the difference between Kachni and Bharni and we will start with a bigger picture in length. Okay. Are you all ready? Did you catch up till here? Shall I move ahead? Okay. The shape, those who are not getting the shape, I will tell you how to get the shape. I'll just take a rough paper and here. So if you want to see the shape of the bird again, so just as you make a question mark, draw this shape. Just make a tube along with it and end it just halfway. Do not make the curve. So this is the basic neck shape of, and here we will make a big bulb shape. Bulb shape is just a big knot over here and a dip like this. Then you can make the beak and here just curve it back to this place. Just curve it back, go like a pin, and then you make the leaf shape here. This is your leaf shape here. This. Now, once you are done with this shape, you see it is coming, it will come nicely. Here you go till the curve gets fuller. And here, go down and back like this. Like we make the lotus leaf, the same way. Yeah, I'm waiting for you to all to catch up. I'm just repeating the same swan for those who missed it here. Now we will not make the lower body of the swan and we will go on put the waves under there. So this is the basic shape. It's okay, I'm waiting, don't worry. Sangeeta, I'm waiting, 1 minute is got. Yeah. And while the bird is sailing, we just make few waves over here, which show that the water is on the other water. It's full of water. Okay, just 2, 3 waves so that you get the depth where the bird is sailing. Now, after we do this, it is up to you how do you decorate your bird. With this, I'm making a bigger eye, which is like this, just like a leaf and a ball inside it. Okay, and here we just make a small ball, and then you can make different kinds of crowns here. Okay, fine, I'm just giving a variation, so just to show you how what all methods you can apply. This is one, I'm just doing a separate one here. I made it a little more elaborate, going like this and ending it like this. This is the one. Second outline is important, and then we'll go and make the second outline. I'm repeating the same bird till the time you all catch up. Done, ma'am? Okay, Aditi. So, fine. Okay, so now these are few bands over here. There's a flower here. I made smaller flowers here, and this is my bird ready. So, I hope this came clear. Now, we will continue with the second one. And now what I was doing here, I'll just show you. I just wipe my nib, get ready with the nib. Here. So I made a leaf shape here, and then I'm just making a tail of a fish. So this is my small fish. Making a double outline, and then that is how you can make the fish. Add the fins, and then the fish is ready. I am not making it very elaborate. It's a very small fish. I'm not doing any design in it. You can just add few scales onto the body. That's it. So you can have this. If you want, you can just go ahead and make the lotus on the water like this. You can make a couple of them. It depends on how intricate you want it, how detailed you want your picture to be. So here I make 2 lotus also, this also. Here I can make a small bird or anything. You can just make the picture more accessorized. So this is how this is. Now the next is a motif. I will be telling you how do we make a parrot. That is also very commonly seen bird. So parrot has it has a hooked beak. So this is the head like this. The next I will do the second outline. The beak is hooked. So it will be a hook like this, and then we make a small leaf in the middle. small leaf in the middle, and then from there you go down like this. So this is a beak of a parrot. I'm making a twisted this thing of a parrot, and this is my parrot over here. You can go ahead and make the bigger tail. So these are the basic forms of the bird. Different basic peculiar things on the beak and the if the bird is turned backwards, if this bird is sitting front, if it is side view, or if it is a lake bird sailing. These are the way we can do the birds. Now, we cannot differentiate between all sorts of birds, kingfishers, toucans, cranes. It totally depends on how you see the picture, how you depict it. I will show you a few examples that are already done here. So, like there's a peacock. It's a very small motif. It's like about just very small. See, but it's a peacock if you see closely. This is all in Kachni. As somebody asked me, what is Kachni and what is Bharni? This is in Kachni. Kachni doesn't have any play of colors. If in case you see colors, we will do the design in Parrot, don't worry. Just others to catch up. So this is the Kachni and this is one Parrot design that we can do. Now this is a smaller one. Here it is a bigger parrot. Now this is done on a black paper. This is I'm showing you so that you know what all you can do with your picture, what all ways you can fill it up. Here the broken lines are being filled, the crown you see, because I have given you a few measures to check the thing. Now this whole feather, whole wing is covered with. Okay, you want to see this as well? Here. There, and I will keep it here. So here if you see there is this is a big tail of the peacock. This is a small peacock. Now as I showed you this one, I'll show you another one also. Now here with this, if you see this, it is on a green paper. So I just went a little off and wanted to do it in color paper, and this is how it is done. So these are two together. So I hope you all are done till here. Now in parrot there is a very peculiar thing is the neck band. So here it goes like this. Thank you. Now I'm doing the second outline. When we see parrots, there are different colors and we can color our parrot also differently. This neck, if you are doing it green, this neck stays red. Can we make a coaster out of it. Yes, you can make a coaster out of it. Any place you can paint it. It only depends on what paints you use. You can use acrylic paints and you can color it on plastic coasters, wooden coasters, acrylic coasters, glass, anything. So this I'm making a little headgear on this, and this is the decoration here. We can have a bigger tail, and this is the bird. Now here, if I'm making one more, just see this side also. I'll make a small one. I hope by this time you will get the idea how we fix the shape. You can also make it like this. Here you make a full curve sideways, just curve it like this. Make a small neck, make a wing. Now here I'm making it a little extended one, and ma'am, if you don't mind, I am still at the swan. So if you tilt the paper a little, sure. I think you can see the swan as well. Here. Now with the parrot again, I'm just doing the second parrot so that you get clear on parrot also, and those who are wanting to catch up, please. So here, a bigger tail going down. Here. Thank you, Harsha. Now here with this one wing over here, I'm just doing a small wing over there also, this way. So this is giving a different side of a parrot. How do we make a parrot? You can make the tail like this. You can have few more sticking out because there are different kinds. There are small size parrots also, big size parrots also. You can do likewise. So again, the belt on the neck. Sometimes when we are doing other animals, humans, then also we see that the birds is a very common thing that comes in almost every painting of Madhubani. The second outline is a very important factor, and we do not color it. As I told you in my yesterday class, those who have missed yesterday's class, you may watch it because there are few basic rules that we share every day trying to explain. What I feel that I explained yesterday, I might skip it on another day. So it's always good to visit if you have not attended that class. So, and you can fill the whole design. There are a lot of patterns that you can fill it with. Here, I'm just filling it a little with this, little with this. You can just make your variations and you can do the whole design. So this one, now these are few birds. By this you will get the idea of how do we make the bird. I will be telling you a peacock now, and we will do it elaborately, and I will also tell you how to color. So I hope everybody is done with this, and if you're okay, I will remove this. You can take another paper. You can please take another paper to start with the peacock. So this was my very rough sheet, which was a printing paper that I was telling you. Now I'm taking a cartridge sheet, which is a little thicker paper, which is a 200 GSM. Sure, Aditi, I'm waiting. Don't worry. So 300 GSM to 200 GSM, you can take. I just clean. Occasionally, you will need to clean up your nib. So now what all you need for making a proper painting on a paper, I will change this now. For those who need a little more assistance can view the recording of this. It will be shared. Okay, the recording will be shared on the YouTube channel itself. So please view it. Which peacock, large or small? It totally depends on how big the paper you take. We will do the peacock here. I'm taking a bigger size itself, and it's a A4 size paper. If you're not comfortable or you think that within the class time you won't be able to do such a bigger one, you can fold your A4 size. If you can fold it, you will end up in A5. A5. Okay, so if you fold your A4, how does the size go? Is like, can I take ivory A4 sheet? Yes, you may. Ivory sheet is okay. Ivory sheet is good. It's heavy card. So here, if this is a A4 size, I folded it and now I got it as A5 size. I'm doing it on this so that the camera, you can see the whole picture to get the proportion where I'm starting. Okay, so there is one peacock that I will share. There is a tutorial on my channel itself. Painting to right, madam? Yes, we will be painting to. So this is one painting which is Peacock in Kachni. Somebody asked what is Kachni, and even drawing notebook sheet is okay. Yes, it is. Drawing books have a little thicker sheet. It is okay to take. Show the peacock that you had done on black paper. Yeah, sure. This is the one. On my YouTube channel, there is a video of these and many other birds. There are a lot of stack over here. I will show you. You can visit the channel and see how it is done. Picture is not very clear. Yeah, it's a glitter pen that I used. Here, if you see, this is a Kali, goddess Kali. And here you will see that peacock motifs are made on the crown everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 peacocks. Only peacocks are done on this picture. For those who are having difficulty in viewing, please set your viewing to 720p from the options. Please set it to 720p and the visibility will be clear. That is what somebody suggested us yesterday. We are so thankful. So so no matter which picture you take, you will see lots of birds. So here today, I'm just removing this Kachni part. And now we will be doing a beautiful peacock. So I'm just keeping my picture like this, the paper like this, lengthwise here. And let's get started on this. Please catch up with me and show me your work. It is so satisfying to see all of you work. So when I see the picture, when I see the paper, the first thing is that you will be doing the border. If you have a little, I mean, you're not comfortable doing a straight line without any measurements, you can do the measurements also and use a scale. Here I am doing it directly with pen, sorry, nib and ink. So I'm just making just a very thin border. I'll not do the border because border has been covered. Today the main focus is on the bird. We'll do the bird. Yeah. So everybody can do it with me. Is the nib good with fabric painting? Fabric painting, I would not suggest you to pick the nib because sometimes if you are doing it with on cotton fabric, it is still okay. You can work with nib. But if you are doing it on silk, you have to be very, very careful because sometimes it's very sharp and you might rip it. So if you have the idea and if you're comfortable that okay, this won't happen, then you can go ahead with nib. But otherwise, you can go with zero number brush also. I'm just doing a double border. I'm not doing any decorative border. It's just a single, like 2-line border. So, yeah. So this, my line is there. I think it can be viewed now. So this way. Now we will start with the peacock. Now just taking this portion, not in the center, just taking this corner over here, I'm making a face. And I will be doing the second outline like this. You have to just make it with your just with the idea. Do not stencil it with any cap or cover or anything. Now here a little open beak. Doing the double outline, just making a circle over here and the eye. So here I'm just making a small dip and the eye. So eyes generally we see that they are big. They are not very small. This and then I'm just coloring the center. So this is the eye of the peacock. Just making a small neck and here I'll make a big curve. So I'm just taking it like this and I'm going like this, like this. So check on the main formation. Doing the second outline like this. Now I'm making a leaf pattern. We'll make the leaf pattern for the body. Doing the second outline. Okay, Aditi, I'll try to be a bit slow. The others would wait. Here, I'm making the wing. Now, this is the body, the main body. Now, I'm making the wing, and this is how I'm making the one side of the wing, and then the other side of the wing. Here. These are my two wings. So we will just do the second outline. So this is the main structure. Here I am adding the same wing pattern. I am adding it on the crown. So going from here like this, turning it beautifully up and then coming down again, the same kind of pattern that I copied here. Here the same is ending here. Now the second outline. Like this. So this is just the basic structure. No decoration is being done right now. We will follow the decoration and waiting for this area to dry. Meanwhile, I'll go down. So here, starting from this place, the end of the body, I'm taking a curve and I'm going till here. So like this, and make a kind of a six, like the opposite six. And here, I'm just making a tail go, a big tail over here. And with this, again, the same flowery pattern like we make the flowers. I'm just curving it on and attaching it to my tail here. So this is one. Thank you. Okay, we will do the second outline here and save the. Just be ready with your first formation of the bird or whatever you're doing, fish, bird, whatever, whenever you're doing a picture, you can just be ready with the basic shape of it and then start the decoration. When you are using the nib, you have to be very, very careful not to accidentally put your hand. So that is why you have to maneuver whichever area you're picking. You have to be a little sensible in that because you will accidentally, and it takes quite some time to dry. If you are using a pen, a pigment pen, waterproof pen, then you will never have this problem. But with ink, it is still wet. The area that I worked here is still wet. So I'll just turn it here. So, Sangeeta ma'am, please wait for us. Okay, Sangeeta, I'm waiting. I'm just doing the doubling of the lines. You can catch up with this. Now, this is my bird. How to fill the whole picture? This also comes into mind. And the bird is okay, but bird cannot be just flowing up in it. So, how to fill up the picture? Here, I have to just fill the areas. Whenever you will see the picture, you will see that all the area is filled with the flowers and leaves. So here, just let's get started from here. I'm just going around filling it wherever I feel it is okay. You also can go around and fill whichever area. You don't have to really copy each and every branch and leaf like this, and not going too much into the bird. So I'm just, this is, I, wherever you feel that okay, this flow is taking you, and So this is directly by pen and ink. If you're not comfortable, I'm telling you again and again, if you're not comfortable, if don't get discouraged that, oh, mine is not coming, please try with pencil and then later you can do outlining with pen or ink, with whatever. So this is the main picture, and here let's get it's all dried and we will start with our decoration part. So here just adding few lines, but for decoration I'll just go a little fast if that's okay. So just filling it with very close lines, and here with this kind of design. Occasionally you will have to wipe your nib. If you're working with nib, please wipe your nib. So this is one area. Now I'm going to my next wing. So we will just go here and filling it with the patterns. If you have any questions or queries, you can please write it to me. I'm just filling this here. The same pattern on the other one. Since it is showing little, we will continue with the same design, but then it will definitely, because the space is less, it will show little of the design. So this over here, the center body, again I'm just doing the same design. So the same pattern will follow because it's one single bird. Ma'am, wait a line, little slow. Ma'am, please wait. Okay. I'm just filling it with lines. Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm doing it very slow, okay, so that you all can catch up. These are the various methods you can fill up your designs. And it's no new design, it is just the same straight lines, curved lines, small flowers. That is what all we are making the use in doing the picture. How to draw the fish? Okay, we will do a fish tomorrow. Tomorrow is the session where we'll be talking about different types of fish, different motifs, how to make fish. So that is in tomorrow's session. So this is just the simple portion of the bird over here. Now with the tail, We'll not go very intricate. We will do a little bigger and bolder design. So I'm just making a such design. 3 circles coming together as a flower. Like this. And then just flowing it like this and giving it a good tail. Like this. Just giving it a small band. Thank you. Thank you, Creative Stage Vlogs. That's the name I know you with. Okay. So again, the second outline. Okay, very nice. I know people are working with me and I would love to see all your work. Please send it to me. So this is a broad border and I'm doing long, like just we put the Diwali lights just hanging U shape. You have to be careful and a little vigilant as your this has to be a little symmetrical. It should be follow the same pattern, the same length. Thank you, pretty world of art. Yeah, like so. We will just go around and we will fill up the design. So this is kind of a tail we've left. Now here when we will see this, you will see that some places I've created the pattern and some places I have left it. So because this is a Bharni style and then we will be filling it. Bharni is to fill. In Hindi, bharna means fill karna. So bharni is filling the design and bharni is with colors. Generally, bharni is one pattern that is used for birds, celebrations. For gods, it is bharni because it is all beautifully colored. And in Madhubani, we make use of very, very bright colors. So this is our peacock, just filling a little more detail and then we will start to color. Ma'am, say what is the difference between Kachni and Bharni? Okay, Kachni, as I told you, Kachni is with this just the line patterns. It is black and white, it is monochromatic. If in case there are colors, there's only one or two colors. Sometimes when we see Kachni, even the line patterns is done with color. So if I take colorful ink and do this, still if it is not full in color, then it is Kachni. The example as I showed you, this is the peacock that we will be doing in Bharni. We will fill it with colors and this I have not filled and it is all and all through with the lines, small line patterns. So highlighted middle tones and dark tones are all with made with lines. That is Kachni. And Bharni is what we are going to do it now. Yes, Aditi, if your sheet is, if you've taken a bigger sheet, you can fill it with other designs like flowers and leaves. You can extend and make one more bird sitting on the branch. So it totally depends how you fill up your paper. So I'm just showing the bird as the main element in this picture. And I'm just filling it with the simple lines here, and then we will start the color. Today I will show you, yesterday I showed you the color that was with brush pens or the sketch pens that the kids can use. Today we will go, today we'll do it with the poster colors. Poster colors or the cake colors that we get it in Dom's, Camel or any other brand. So this is our bird. You can go ahead and make a lot of flowers or other designs. I'm just keeping it simple because the more I do, the more you'll also have to do. And you can just take it on your call how much you want to do. So here I'm just making few big fruits. So just a simple design in a fruit like this. I'm turning it because my ink is wet. And like this. For few portions, I will fill it with the leaf. You can do it at your own level, wherever you want leaves, big, small, you can fill it up. I'm just giving it a small idea as where all you can fill in the leaf or flower. So very simple like this. Now we will start to color the picture. Here there's one more, I feel that this is a little not so decorative. So I will just go ahead and do it and add a little more grace to it. And I'm making such mounts on the other side. If you want to make it simple, you can just cut short on the design. If you want to make it elaborate, you can go a little extensive on it. It's totally on your wish. Now double outline. And with this double outline, we will finish our drawing of our peacock. Now I'll show you little samples whereon we'll color, and then you will finish the picture and you can share it with me, the whatever the outcome is. So I'll just suggest few colors that I will be picking it for my picture. And let me just close my so meanwhile it's drying, and I will show you what colors I'm using. So you get such cakes. So this is the DOMS, and I don't really know how much you get it for. I think 100 or something. These are 12 colors. And this is good enough to start with anything. So you don't have to really spend too much in other big sets. But since if you want to pick it and you want to do a little more, please send the group link in the chat. Yes, I will send the group link in the chat. So those who have not joined the group, please join the group, because every day you will get the links and the recordings and everything on the group, and stay connected with us on the group. As I'm not giving the everybody the access to the group. Reason being because the group will be flooded with lots of messages which might not be very pleasant to others. So this is one color palette, very basic. You can use. You can also use it from 6 to 8 colors. Now, if you want to go extensive and if you want to buy bigger ones, my palette is not even coming in this. So a little bit. I'll just show you here. So this is the palette that is there. It's again DOMS and it has a little more colors. So you will have the colors will be the same. You'll have a little more shades. So greens, if you see, you have around 7 greens. 7 greens are there. The browns will have 4 shades. The skin colors will have 2 shades. And blues will be many, purples and pinks will be there. So but this is not that I'm saying that you will have to buy this. Do not buy this. With a small set also you can work. I will work with a basic one, okay, so that you don't uh, find it difficult as per the shade. So I'm taking a very basic one. This everybody would be having. The small kids will have it. Okay, Ankita. Okay, hello, Ankita. So, everybody, so please, we will take out this. Now, there is one thing that I use with my palette is, just a second. I make use of a dropper. So, if you have a dropper, it's a plastic dropper. You can use a medicine dropper. Take some water and I just drop 1 or 2 drops on each, so that, and this I advise everybody to do it, because many, especially the kids, they don't maintain the colors and they kind of rub the same brush on every palette, on every color swatch, and then they end up in brown colors. So here just add a few drops on each of them so that you are ready with your palette. So, and this side of the palette has small um, swatches which you can use for mixing the colors. So I will keep it here and we will start to color. So I will just show you little on the color. I'm taking the yellow color. If you have sketch pens, you want to do it with sketch pens, you can use sketch pens also. I'll keep the colors here so that you can see. And the brushes, you can have assorted number of brushes. So assorted number of brushes, thin brush, thick brush, flat brush, pointed brush. It's from 304 and some local brands which don't even have numbers. So you can use any. So here I'm just filling this face with yellow. This is yellow. We'll just quickly go around and do the coloring. So here this. Just do the border first and then fill up your. This is how you will fill your colors. Ma'am, I don't have. What do you, what you don't have, Sangeeta? You don't have colors? You can make use of colored pens, gel pens, whatever you have, or else you have color pencils, you can use that also, but ideally we go with poster colors. Poster colors, acrylic colors. Tomorrow we will do acrylic colors. I'm doing one day for each type of color so that you know how you have to deal with it. So here I'm just taking a little indigo color, which is the blue color over here. And this kind of painting is known for its bright colors. So it totally depends on your wish what color you want to take. This is the purple band here. Now at times we want to do a little bit of more variation in the color, and I will tell you in this piece here, I'm doing it with light blue color, and I'm doing the outlines first and then filling it. When you use your brushes, those who are using it for the first time, please do not bend it too much. Please do not stress it. Like I'll show you, when you are using it, use it with the tip like this, you will get a thinner line. If you press it, then you will have a broader line. So if I would advise you not to press it too much. Okay, so take water as and when needed and fill up the thing. Now here I will just create a little little variation in the picture. Now this purple color, I'm just taking my purple color, which is the indigo here, and I'm just adding the outline to it. Just one outline, and we will not give shading or stroke in the picture because it is a 2D picture. The only thing we can do is we can create a design with the lines. So when you will notice, you will see that there is a little 2D kind of, 3D kind of effect. It's like giving a shade. Why we draw a outline in Madhubani? Yes, the outlines in Madhubani makes it very peculiar and a different art, because all the other folk arts do not have the double outline, and they create, because it is through and through color, there is no base color, there is no so these white lines as add as a highlight, just like for the kids sticker, we have a sticker cut, whereas where the whole thing sets as a frame, the same thing we do. So here now I'm just taking my yellow and filling up the tail. I would love to see all your works if in case anybody is doing it, or if you cannot keep up with the pace of the class, please complete it later and share it. It is, it's beautiful. No matter how it is, I would love to see how we all are growing and learning the art. Those who have not subscribed the channel, I request you to please do that. I'm sharing the link in the chat. There are lots of other videos. Today I will recommend you one video which you can see, that is on birds. That is on birds, how to make birds. It is there, very elaborate one. It will help you. For the back, Guru, for the back I'm using this just the same color palette, and this is indigo. For the back is in this. So this is okay, beak. Oh, sorry, I couldn't see. The beak is scarlet, the scarlet red. Now here, since this all is done, we can repeat the same colors and do the picture. So here I'm doing yellow. I'm taking up orange. So when we are coloring it with colors, this is Bharni. So those who were having a doubt what is Kachni and Bharni, you can have a close idea on what it is. As I showed you the peacock with only the line patterns, and now I'm showing it to you with colors. So here I'm just doing it alternately with orange. You mean orange? Scarlet is a little darker color than orange. I'll show you there is a difference in scarlet and orange. Scarlet, if you see the palette, Guru, you can make out, if I can show you very closely. One is a little lighter and it is orange, and the other is a little on the red side, but not pure red. It's not pure red. Now, these are the colors here, and now I'll alternate it with blue. So, this is the blue that I used it in the body, and now I'm just alternately using it. The bark, the branch of the tree, we will just do it with brown. For the broader areas, you can take your broad flat brush. I'm just taking one flat brush. For the thinner areas, you need synthetics, round brushes. Madhubani can be very simple also, and it can be very, very elaborate also. I'll show you a few of the examples how we go about it. Now, this is my picture. I'm just coloring few of these fruits. And then the green, which is going to be in my leaves. I'm just doing the half of the leaf, and the half I will do it with the lines. Now the same indigo color that I used, the darker one, I'm just alternately filling it up. Alternately, why I'm choosing two different colors is because otherwise it will just look as if there is one band, full band of a color, and no detailing. So here, if you choose alternate colors in such frills, you will have a better look. So here, now if I don't want to leave it white, just filling the colors. I'm just filling it right now. I should wait for the other one to dry, but I'll just show it to you quickly. Like this. So this is a pattern that will add beauty to it. We will go ahead and do the same one here. Then again, I'll pick the purple that I used on this side, and so this is how my picture has come out today. There are few places wherein I'll just leave the white portions and color the base. For the portions that I have left over here, I will go ahead and now I'm not taking my ink because with the pen only I'm just doing the lines like this. Always the look of nib and holder is more beautiful than any pen, but it takes a little bit of time for you to get used to it. So since you are learning, you can do it with pen, but later when you have time, you must try the nib and the ink. So this is a very this is a very simple picture which we could manage after our tutorial to finish. You can add more leaves and flowers and you can share your work with me. I hope you enjoyed this session. Any questions that you have, you can write it and I'm there to answer. Any quick question that comes up in your mind? Today's artwork will be posted on the recording will be posted on YouTube channel. So you can just access it, Art Thrill Studio, and you will have others also. Now, along with it, I will show you there is one tutorial which is very, very elaborate and it will give you the idea of how to make different kinds of birds. And that is this. The whole, it's a very, very big and extensive drawing. There are few small birds, single birds, side birds, different kinds of head gears or head crowns, I would say, sailing birds, perching birds, roosters, flying birds, flapping birds, then sailing birds, swan, different kind of neck on the swan. It turns down to catch fish. Then small motifs of peacock, the other kind of peacock. There's one more thing when the union, we see that the union of the birds are there. So there is this two birds coming together. So these are the motifs where the union is there. There is this as well. There's pecking birds, feeding birds. So there is a full tutorial. Please watch. I will send it in the group also. So you can view this channel also. You will have, this video also. You will have a very good understanding of what all different designs we can fill the picture with. This is in Kachni because this is not colored. It is Kachni. Very intricate lines and nothing in color is Kachni. So this is Kachni. Whereas the other one, which we do it with colors like this is a Bharni form, where more of the colors are filled. This is Bharni, and where more lines are filled, it is Kachni. So if I place both my pictures together, you will be able to identify Kachni and Bharni. So this is the motif that is Kachni, and this is the motif that is Bharni. So these are the two ones. If in case you want to color this, the maximum coloring we can use it, we can just fill one color in the background and that's it. And then we can still term it as Kachni. If we fill it with too many colors, it is not Kachni. Can we send the picture of the birds you are showing in our group? Yes, it is there on the channel. Please view it and you will have the photo also, the video also, and the making also, the tutorial well explained. So you can go ahead on Art Thrill Studio. It is my tutorial only. I'm not sharing anybody else's. It's my tutorial only. If you have any doubts, you can write it to me. Then I will give you explanation again. We did enjoy. Thank you, Sunita. Uh, okay, great. Thank you. Any other questions that anybody has? Kachni and Bharni, knowing the birds, there is a full bird tutorial. And tomorrow, what we are going to do is, tomorrow we will be doing the fish, different kind of fish and the pond life. So how do we make a crab, turtle, tortoise, then small tadpoles, what all pond life and fish, we will be covering that tomorrow. So tomorrow the tutorial will be that you can be ready with whatever colors you have and pen and paper. And then we will try to do one picture on fish. Okay. I hope you like it. I will see you all tomorrow at the same time on our channel. Thank you. Thank you, Preeti. Thank you, everyone.